Hello, hello. What is going on, everybody watching? If there is anybody watching right now, I hope you all are doing really well. And tonight, I haven't casted in a hot second, but here we are. I am now casting one of Integrity's Scrims again. And I got a little something to show you all around the, let's see, what do you call it? The transitions. I have a little something to show you all. It still needs work, obviously, but I should be able to get it going in let's see, probably within a few hours, or at least by next cast. Okay, now we're a little late. Let's see, what is the, let's see. Who's it under? All right. We're just going to try and look for... Let's see, whoever's going to be in here. You know what? I'll just show you all the thing now, since we kind of do need a little bit of an intermission. What do y'all think? Shout out to Integrity for giving that to me, as always. Okay, I think I know who it is. Oh, okay, here we go.
Hey, Max.
Hello.
Max.
Max,
Hey, Max. What up, Max?
What's up? Wait, can y'all hear me?
can you tell Max to post it?
Can y'all hear me?
On here?
To do what? What? You
Post
link?
this- yeah, the link.
Can y'all hear me?
He can't hear you.
I forgot that now you have to add people to see
Oh,
their
he doesn't
stats,
have a
so I'm
channel.
adding everybody. Wait, yeah, you do.
Posted it just now.
Max,
I muted
It's funny they're saying hi.
Moon, are you joining?
I love these guys.
Are you joining? There's one spot. Lip, Brett, or whatever.
I should be able to.
Oh.
Well, it's a cast. I mean, it's always good to play in a cast.
I love Moon.
It is always good to play in a cast scrim. He's right.
Get Moon in here now.
No, my Yuki swap. He's playing a better game right now. Breachers. What, Matt? What, Moon? Yeah, I got you. If you actually post shit.
I posted
Everyone
Soros
join
screaming so loud.
Mixed Scrim VC.
What?
Does this include me? Ah, what the? Ow! Oh, I just bonked my desk. Ow! Oh! Ah, that hurts.
Alright, can we get the captains over here, please?
Alright. I'm gonna just get in the next Scrim VC and say if they need me.
Bro, get this kid out of my face.
Captains, go to the freaking corner, please.
I don't think they need me.
Can we get Frenzy Killer
They'll be
off
fine.
our team?
Moon, take Hetzercom's spot. Hey, Ballin, hurry up, get your ass in here.
Yo, for real. I tech
Integrity.
Prisma.
The
Sneaky's
code?
on.
These guys are so
Let's
funny.
get somebody.
Sometimes.
The code? What's GLHF?
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Oh, okay. He posted the cast.
This is true. I did post it.
Should I watch
And
the
it
cast
ended
as
the
I play
cast.
or no?
Don't.
Well, if you want to stream snipe.
Oh, true.
No, I'm pretty sure it's delayed purposely.
It's
for that.
delayed, but you still get to know where you're going. If they're slow playing it, yeah, you still know.
True. I don't know. I wonder how much he delays it by.
He delays it by unpeak.
Unpeak. Never mind.
Yeah,
We got
this is fair
unpeak.
teams.
All right,
This is
captains,
fair teams.
captains, right here.
All right, here we go. Full team. Full team.
Captain.
Oh, I got a few bug bites. I was out running earlier this morning. We love to run.
Unpeak for either Eclipse or Miyuki.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's
And-
fine. No, trade us.
No,
Trade,
my
take my Yuki and we'll take on peak and we'll call that good.
Oh wow, we got 3
Alright.
people in here. Okay,
No.
To be honest,
that's
No,
big.
Alright, let's do
Sort
this.
of.
I do that because I've had experience with Eclipse.
Hold on.
I'm a
I do that.
use
I
stop
chose him
for the
because
first
I've had
round.
experience with him.
No, I mix.
guys, can we start picking teams now?
No, this is the teams. Let's go.
Mix
Start
scripts
it.
on fucking goaded.
Okay.
You're gonna get cooked.
Okay.
Bro,
Start
just
mirror.
doing
Let's do
0
mirror.
and 9.
Mirror.
No, wait. Can I make it?
I'm gonna go.
Can I make a
1 and
fair
12.
trade?
What do you
Can
want?
we get? Can we
we're
get
starting.
integrity
We're
for
starting.
Mayuki?
No,
No,
I don't want my
Start it.
Integrity on the team.
No, start. No,
Bro.
we're starting. Start mirror right now.
Alright, we're going back to shuttle after this map for team changes if we have to.
Alright, that sounds good.
Go.
Good luck.
Suna or Miru?
No,
Mirror.
Miru.
No, Suna.
Mirror.
Suna?
Suna?
Mirror, bro.
Thank you.
Just do mirror.
I guess mirror.
I like tracing
Yeah,
the blue.
mirror.
I'm sorry. Just stay still, please.
Ooh, what do we got going on over here?
Only 2 people put their hands up.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Daytime,
Start on
right?
mirror.
Use this time to warm up.
That's so sweet. I love Bob Maximus. That's so sweet. Okay, so overall, pretty good roster. Okay, and it is now starting. Pretty good roster so far. On Team A, we have Integrity, Eclipse, Frenzy, Unpeak, and Virtuous. On Team B, we have Arrow, Mad Dog, Mayuki, Rich, and Robeast. This is going to be a good scrim. Got a bunch of good players in here. Now, on to casting. Okay, so we have it looks like it's going to be a full B push over here. Artifact, I believe, is carried by, yes, it is carried by Mayuki. And Eclipse is going to defend B. He is outnumbered, but yeah, he is finished off by Rich. But Rich strikes back by killing Arrow, Mad Dog to Frenzy, and Virtuous. All right, it is up to Integrity and Unpeak. Unpeak just killed Robeast and Mayuki. All right, it is now a 2v2 between Mad Dog and Rich, and Unpeak and Integrity. Yes, Integrity. Mad Dog just finished Integrity. It is now up to Unpeak, and Mad Dog peeks around that crate and eliminates Unpeak. That is now the first point for Team B. On to the second round. Oh, wait, I should probably deafen. Here we go. Okay, that's better. We are now deafened. It is a B push again. Scanners carried by Robeast. Rich is pushing into sight fearlessly, along with, I believe that's... I'm not sure who that is. Oh, it's Arrow and Mad Dog. Integrity kills the first kill onto Arrow. Rich scores a lovely grenade kill onto Frenzy. Eclipse to Mad Dog. Virtuous headshots Robeast. Insta-kill. And Rich strikes down Eclipse. It is now Integrity and Unpeak and Virtuous on Team A to kill Mayuki and Rich, or Plant. Rich and Integrity are incredibly close to each other. So this will prove interesting. Do they hear each other? Integrity sure heard Rich and struck him down. It is now Mayuki. And it looks like he's going over to plant at Site A, trying to throw them off since he is outnumbered. 45 seconds left on the clock. He's planting. Successful plant. And now it is 43 seconds left. He just got more time. And Team A is heading over to Scanner rapidly. Virtuous scores that last kill into Mayuki, and now it is up to them to defuse with 32 seconds left. And Virtuous has it. Okay. Check some OBS. Okay, we're good. We are good. Okay. And now our score is 1-1.
Round starting.
Knuckle cracking. I got stiff knuckles sometimes. Oh, look at that. Different skins. That's funny. Anywho, now it looks like Team B is sort of... How do I put this? They're sort of veering off from their original strategy of a full push, and they're now being a lot more spaced out. The defense is a lot less spaced out. Arrow and Mad Dog both take out 2 people on Team A, Unpeak and Integrity. Knife from Eclipse does not hit. That's alright. It's alright. Mayuki strikes down Virtuous and Frenzy, and it is now Eclipse left on his team. And Rich eliminates Eclipse. Score is now 1-2, with 41 seconds left on the clock. 40, actually. Just checking my mic settings. And again, it looks like we have a very interesting strategy over from Team B. Strategy for Team A is still pretty similar. They have a pretty good defense going. Relatively good defense. Integrity is kind of pushing a little bit forward around to, I think, Alleyway. Again, also a bit of a slow start right now. It's really out to the initial bombings. And Rich ticks off that initial massacre. First massacre of the game. First killing start. Where a lot of people get their kills. Mad Dog eliminates Eclipse. But Unpeak eliminates Mad Dog, and Virtuous strikes again, eliminating Robeast. I'm saying eliminate a lot. Guess that's going to be the synonym for kill tonight. It's now a 3v3 Frenzy kill, Unpeak and Virtuous versus Arrow, Mayuki, and Rich. Virtuous is, he was going over to Site B, but it looks like they're still looking for players. Ooh, I think a baiting is going on from, Site B, I believe from Arrow or Mayuki. Rich just ducked. He barely... he took a little bit of damage. And Unpeak is peeking around them boxes. Arrow kills Frenzy. Rich eliminates Virtuous, and Virtuous... Oh, okay, they both traded. Never mind. It's a 2v1 between Unpeak, Arrow, and Mayuki. And Arrow, with quick reflexes, strikes down Unpeak, scoring the 3rd point for Team B. I must say, casting on YouTube, I'd say it's a lot better than Twitch. Sort of. They have their ups and downs, but from what I've seen, I'm casting on YouTube right now, as we all know. But I feel like, one, YouTube is a lot more accessible. And, oh, Mad Dog just killed Eclipse. And unfortunately, I can't see the viewers, but that's alright. I think I can already tell who's watching. Anywho, back to people who are probably watching. There's probably at least one person in here who may be watching this scrim and maybe stream sniping. Who knows? But, that aside, Mad Dog eliminates Frenzy. It is now a 3v5. But Mad Dog is a little bit low, so this sort of changes things. Scanner's now. Virtuous kills Rich. Integrity strikes down Mayuki, and Mad Dog eliminates Integrity. It is a 2v3. Unpeak kills Robeast, and Arrow strikes down Virtuous. 4v2. I said 2. And now it's defuse. He's defusing. And Arrow kills Unpeak as he is defusing. That is now the 4th point for Team B. And here is my timestamps paper. Okay, writing down a timestamp. Anywho, these guys are probably going to get a few timestamps here and there. Scanner is pushing up towards B site, and a pretty thick defense with Virtuous, Integrity, Eclipse, and Frenzy all around site B. However, Unpeak is around middle, and it looks like they're now doing a little bit of a shifty thing. They're shifting, swapping, moving. Changing positions. Not sure what you call it. Eclipse takes out Rich. Mayuki knifes Eclipse. Lovely knife. Always love them knives. And Arrow kills Unpeak. Mad Dog strikes back. Maybe doesn't strike back. Eliminating Frenzy. It is a 2v4. Virtuous and Integrity. It is up to you. And Arrow takes out Integrity with a nade. Virtuous takes revenge for Integrity by killing Arrow. And now Virtuous is alone on his team. He's got to clutch a 1v3. And with 12 seconds on the clock now, it may be difficult, but I've seen crazy things happen. He takes out Robeast, kills Mayuki, and Mad Dog, but unfortunately it is not enough time to take the scanner, to defuse the scanner. He would have won it if he had more time, though. But other than that, though, pretty good clutch. I also can't see how long that I've been casting for. I'll have to do that in OBS. Okay, back to casting. Shots fired around, I think is that site A? Or is it site B? Other than that, though, most of the defenses from Team A are over at site B. Mayuki and Robeast are a little bit stuck, but Rich takes out Integrity, making it a 4v5. Rich strikes down Virtuous. Eclipse kills Rich. Arrow eliminates Eclipse, and Frenzy destroys Arrow. Mad Dog strikes down Frenzy, and it is up to Unpeak. 3v1. And again, Scanner has started. It is 40 seconds on the clock. kills Robeast. Going around the boxes, but Mayuki eliminates Unpeak. That is now 1-6. Score is now 1-6. Oh, geez. I can't see how long I've been streaming for on YouTube, though. That is still one of the problems I still have. Maybe I can find out how to stream on both Twitch and YouTube. That would be nice. I've seen some people do it, so that'll just be something for me to figure out in my own time. That aside, the defenses are pretty evened out, and Arrow makes it even more even by killing Frenzy. A nade does not hit. Integrity with the AK-12, switching up a bit, kills Rich. It's now 4v4, a lot more even, and Mad Dog is pretty low. Arrow peeking around that bunker area. The bunker, I think that's what it's called. He strikes down Unpeak. Virtuous eliminates Robeast. Arrow kills Eclipse. 2v3. Virtuous makes it a 2v2. Ooh. Arrow takes out Virtuous. It is now up to Integrity. Got the pink skin on the AK-12. It's overall pretty good skin. Frisky, I believe it's called. And what's this? Mayuki is taking Artifact. It looks like to A site. Site A. Communication is key in these really small... Well, in who's left. That's what I would say. A lot of communication going on. Integrity takes out Arrow. He's just got to take out Mayuki, and it'll be... And he strikes down Mayuki! That is now the second point for Team A. And now there's a team swap. Side swap. Keep forgetting to say that. My bad. What's this? Scanner is going to Site A. It is a full push to Site A, it looks like. Virtuous peeks around that corner, but Mayuki does not take that lightly and kills Virtuous. And through smoke, he's kind of blindly shooting. Frenzy with a nade destroys Witch. Mad Dog obliterates Unpeak. Arrow kills Integrity. Eclipse strikes down Mayuki. It is now a 3v2. And Arrow and Mad Dog come into clutch, killing Frenzy and Eclipse, making it a score being 7-2. 7 for Team B, 2 for Team A. It appears that Scanner is going to Site A again this time with my Frenzy. Yeah, Frenzy, who is at Artifact, going into lower tons. Virtuous scores the first kill of the round onto Rich with a headshot to add icing to the cake. Virtuous strikes down Mad Dog, but Mayuki and Arrow kill Virtuous and Integrity, and Unpeak makes it even by killing Mayuki. Not really teams, but in kills, yes. It is now a 2v3. Eclipse takes out Robeast. It's now up to Arrow in a 1v3. However, despite killing Eclipse, Frenzy takes out Arrow. Score is now 7-3. So I do get the feeling that Integrity's magical powers are probably coming into play right now, because I have been in a few of these scrims. I have participated in a few of them, and I've been on Integrity's team. And he always says, every time they're doing bad, they always have a comeback. So this is probably what's happening right now. That's what I'm guessing. Around Site B, I think that's Arrow pushing up, but he's pretty low. And an Eclipse kills Arrow. Frenzy takes another kill onto Robeast. It's now 3v5. Mad Dog strikes back, eliminating Virtuous, but Frenzy kills Mayuki. Unpeak destroys Rich, and Eclipse obliterates Mad Dog, finishing that round. That is now the 4th point for Team A. Huh. A little tired. Ooh, and we have a relatively, pretty even split from Team A. Around middle, I think is that Mad Dog? Yes, that is Mad Dog. Approaching them from around middle. And he's going up, kills Frenzy, but Integrity eliminates Mad Dog. It's now a 4v4. Virtuous and Rich trade. Rich with the nade. He nades people a lot. Mayuki strikes down Integrity. Unpeak kills Mayuki. Eclipse eliminates Robeast. It is a 1v2 between Arrow. A little bit like last time. Or at least, I think it was last time, was it? And Unpeak finishes the round by taking out Arrow. That's now the 5th point for Team A. So I do think that Team A is having a comeback as we speak. Because they just got to get 2 more points, and then they'll be even with Team B. Unless Team B gets a really good defense. Going. Very interesting strategy over from Team A. We have Scanner, carried by Integrity, going over to Site B, while as the rest of the team goes over to Site A. Frenzy eliminates Mayuki. Rich kills Eclipse. And most of the action is happening around B site. Mad Dog killing Virtuous and Frenzy. And unbeknownst to them, Scanner is planting at Site B. However, Team B, hears this and is rapidly approaching. Unpeak kills Arrow. Integrity strikes down Mad Dog. Integrity eliminates Rich. Robeast is left on his team. However, he makes it a 1v1 by striking down Unpeak. Looks like he's expecting Integrity to go around Bunker, I believe. With 7 seconds on the clock, he's trying to defuse. And Integrity swings him and wins that round. It's now 7-6. So it's just 1 more point, and then Team A is they're gonna be even with Team B. I need some water after this. All right, a more conventional strategy from Team A this time. Scanner is carried by Frenzy. Virtuous and Mad Dog having a bit of a... And Unpeak, getting killed or killed. Oh, getting killed. Getting kills or getting killed. There we go. Robeast strikes down Virtuous. Eclipse takes out Robeast. It's now a 3v3. Arrow, Mayuki, and Rich versus Integrity, Eclipse, and Frenzy. Frenzy makes it a 2v3. Rich takes out Integrity and Eclipse, and Frenzy makes it a 1v1 by eliminating Rich. Arrow is defusing, but he hears Frenzy, and Frenzy makes it a score of... makes the score 7-7. So it looks like my prediction was correct. Team A is, in fact, having a comeback. Good neck crack. Oh, jeez, did y'all hear that? That was a really good crack. My neck, jeez. Ooh, that felt really good. Whew. Anywho, Scanner looks like it's going over to Site B. and most of the team is heading over to Site A to cause a distraction. Let's see how this plays out. Team B has a pretty good defense on, yeah, as seen by Rich, striking down Virtuous. Got a pretty good defense. So far, I had a bit of a stalemate until Integrity kills Rich. It's now 4v4. Who was that? Okay, that was Mad Dog. Arrow from Site B eliminates Integrity. Unpeak kills Robeast. Mayuki strikes back, eliminating Unpeak. 2v3, or 3v2 if you're looking left to right. Mad Dog makes it a 3v1. It is up to Eclipse now, but Mayuki takes out Eclipse, scoring the 8th point for his team. As the AI narration said, well, not AI narration, it was probably voiced by an actual person. But as the narration said, it is now match point. Let's see how this goes. Now, we have Scanner, bared by Integrity. Is bared the correct word? Is that the correct tense? I think it is. Might be. It's going on tunnels. Site A. It's a full A push. Rich strikes down Frenzy. Mad Dog to... Rich takes out Eclipse. Mad Dog kills Frenzy. Virtuous eliminates... I think that was Eclipse. And Rich strikes down Virtuous. And Unpeak as well, leaving it up to Integrity. And Robeast takes out Integrity. Score was 9-7. That was pretty quick. And now it is on to Suna. And as always, change your VR sheet. Our advertiser. Skull VR. Is it? That's weird. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. I forgot my caster keys for a second. The caster keys. Anywho, to start us off, Scanner is going to A site. A little bit more of an unconventional push. Typically goes B. Rich takes out Frenzy, but Virtuous strikes down Rich. Unpeak takes out Mayuki. It is now a 3v4. Integrity is now planting. Unpeak and Eclipse kill Arrow and Mad Dog, and Eclipse finishes the round by taking out Robeast.
Round starting. Get ready.
And they're off. I believe Scanner is going over to B site, from the looks of it, while Frenzy is going over to Site A. Looks like for a diversion, I think. Mad Dog is coming into pretty close contact with Team B, and he takes out Virtuous, so already a pretty good start for his team. And Unpeak as well with a lovely grenade. We love the grenades. He throws a smoke. They're probably blinded. Integrity and Eclipse both take out Mad Dog. Kind of distracting him. Robeast strikes back, eliminating Frenzy. 4-2. Integrity and Eclipse. Never mind, it's just up to Integrity now. After Robeast killed Eclipse. And Robeast makes the score 1-1 by hitting Integrity dead in the bullseye, striking him down. Why is he shooting himself? Overall, pretty even defenses from Team A, with Arrow around middle. It's both a risky and a highly beneficial, sometimes, decision. Works if you can play it correctly. Mad Dog scores the first kill of this round onto Virtuous with a nade. Robeast strikes down Unpeak. Frenzy kills Mad Dog and Robeast as well. It's now 3-3. 3v3. Okay, it's even. That's fun. And Scanner, planted by Integrity, is now going. Frenzy takes out Rich. It's up to Arrow and Mayuki. Both pushing in hard. Mayuki with a knife. And Eclipse swings both of them and strikes them down. Score is 1-2. Ooh, did that hit? Ah. No, but it did. I thought that it was going to hit one of the buildings for a second. Arrow's going around middle, and Integrity might meet Arrow around middle as well. From Site B, we have a bit of a standoff between Mad Dog and the majority of the rest of the team. Kind of. They kind of know that they're shooting at each other at the same time that they don't. Well, not shooting, but they know where each other is, roughly. Good anticipation. Mad Dog takes out Virtuous, but Eclipse kills Mad Dog. Robeast eliminates Frenzy, and Eclipse kills Robeast. Rich takes out Eclipse just as he's about to plant, and Unpeak makes it a 1v2 by killing Arrow and, I think, Rich. And Integrity scores that point by striking down Mayuki. Score is 1-2-3. Ooh, I forgot. Dang it, I had a delayed response again. Looks like Frenzy is going over to Site B to distract him, while the rest of the team, it looks like he's doing a pretty good job because he just killed Mad Dog, while the rest of the team is going around back site of Site A to plant. Standoff between Arrow and Virtuous. A little bit. Trying to figure out where each other are. Rich takes out Eclipse with a grenade. Unpeak kills Mayuki. Integrity strikes down Rich. It's a 2v4. So Robeast and Arrow are in a bit of a tough spot, especially since Arrow, well, he just killed Virtuous, but Frenzy killed Arrow. So now it is up to Robeast to defuse and kill 3 other people. And Unpeak goes around that corner and takes out Robeast, scoring the 4th point for Team B. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take these 10 seconds to get some water. And I am back. All right. Didn't really miss anything. Only 90 seconds. 99 seconds, not 90. But Arrow starts us off by killing Integrity. Virtuous strikes back, striking down Arrow. And it looks like the rest of Team B is around A, causing a distraction. While Frenzy goes to Site B to plant. Let's see. Okay, Virtuous and Unpeak are doing a bit of damage. But Mad Dog takes out Frenzy. So now Scanner is at Site B. They're in a bit of a tough spot right there. Team B, that is. Unpeak makes it a little bit easier by killing Mad Dog. And Virtuous scores that final kill onto Robeast. Score is now 1-5. So far, Team B is doing pretty well. Virtuous going around middle. Okay. Interesting move. Looks like him and Arrow are going to clash again. Unpeak with a nade. Destroys Robeast. That's the first kill of this round. And another grenade does not hit. Since no one was really around there, except for Rich. Arrow takes out Virtuous. So that's already a good start. And also, Frenzy, Mad Dog strikes down Eclipse. Unpeak kills Mad Dog. And Rich as well. It is now a 2v2 between Integrity, Unpeak, Mayuki, and Arrow. And yeah, Integrity now has Scanner. And they have secured Site B. Aside from Mayuki and Arrow, or on backside. Mayuki takes out Unpeak, leaving it up to Integrity. And Integrity sees... No, not and Arrow sees Integrity and kills him. And with 29 seconds on the clock, it is likely that they are going to defuse. 23, 22, 21. Boom. 20 seconds on the clock. And they have scored a second point for their team. A few shots fired before the round even starts. It's kind of funny when they do that. They do a lot of interesting things in these scrims. And sometimes I can't hear them talking, so it makes it even more interesting to try to understand what they're saying. That aside, Arrow, I believe, is around... Yes, he's around middle. He's around middle. Rich might come into contact. I think... No, he definitely is going to come in contact with the majority of Team B. But he gets taken out by Unpeak, who also killed Robeast. Mayuki eliminates Unpeak. It is a 4v3 now. And from... not quite, not quite. Oh, Mad Dog just got a kill onto Eclipse. It is a 3v3 now. Makes it even. We love that. And Arrow swings Frenzy and Virtuous, catching them off guard, making it up to Integrity to score a point for his team. Arrow tries to peek out, but Mad Dog scores that final kill onto Integrity, and they still have 20 seconds left, roughly 20 seconds left now to defuse. And with 15 seconds on the clock, that is now the third point for Team A.
We're switching sides.
So as of now, things are going pretty well for them. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's a side swap. I just forgot. And he's going around middle again. Integrity meets him around there, striking him down. Arrow. I mean, I don't think I specified that further. But then again, it's kind of obvious. Few flashes and a few smokes from around side B. And I believe that's Virtuous around there. But he does not see Rich, who strikes him out. Strikes him down. Eclipse takes out Mayuki. It's now a 4v3. Rich and Eclipse are pretty low as well. That's also a pretty notable mention, that they're all kind of doing a little low on health. Eclipse takes out Mad Dog, but Robeast strikes back, eliminating Frenzy. And Robeast also kills Eclipse. Integrity takes out Rich, leaving it up to Robeast. But Unpeak strikes down Robeast. Score is now 6-3. I might have a bit of summer allergies. Maybe did I think I might have gotten it from one of my friends. Possibly. Maybe I just got it. Who knows? Anyways. Integrity. Oh, a lovely grenade from Frenzy to Mad Dog. Integrity scores another point. Well, another kill onto Arrow. Virtuous strikes back by taking out Mayuki. And through the smoke, he's running, but Rich kills him with a grenade. And Robeast also takes out Frenzy. Gotta find more. You gotta find more. What's it called? Synonyms for the word kill. Integrity's pretty low. But other than that, though, Rich doesn't speak. And Rich takes out Integrity. Finishes him off. And Scanner is... Yeah, with 1 minute, 7 seconds on the clock. It looks like Scanner, carried by Robeast, and assisted by Mad Dog, is going over to Site A. However, we have a change of plans. Unpeak is waiting around A site across the map. It looks like they were trying to throw them off, but ultimately decided against it. Now, Unpeak's laser, you can see it right through middle. So this might be a little tough for him as he kills Rich. All right. So that's just one person down, and he does some pretty heavy damage onto Robeast. However, with 43 seconds on the clock, 42, well, 41 now, that might change. However, Eclipse and Unpeak are heading rapidly over to Site B. So Robeast, he's low on health. Oh, but Eclipse destroys Robeast with an impact. Defused. That is now, yeah, that is the 7th point for Team B. That's B. Yep, that's Team B. All right. Okay, so this shakes things up a bit. Looks like Mayuki just left Team A. However, Conan just joined back in. Well, not back in. Conan just joined in, so that might change things. Frenzy starts us off by killing Arrow around middle. Always a risky move, but it can pay off. And Mad Dog goes into clear out sight, but is killed by Virtuous. Integrity strikes down Robeast, and Frenzy Killer kills Rich. It is now match point, and score is 8-3. So, either we're going to be here for about 5 more rounds, or 1. Maybe 6. Probably 6. Yeah, it'd be 6. Either we're going to be here for 6 more rounds, or just 1. After all, there can only be one victor. Like in the Hunger Games. How it was supposed to go. Anyways, Mad Dog starts off the match point by killing Frenzy. And by now I think that the rest of Team B knows that it is going to be planted at B. And Unpeak destroys Rich to smithereens. Yeah, that was Rich. Integrity and Virtuous whoop up on Team A, killing Robeast, Conan, and, well, everyone except for Arrow, really. That's what I can say. So it looks like victory is mostly imminent. And Arrow is pretty low as well. And Eclipse wins the match by killing Arrow. And now we're back in Shuttle.
So you guys good? Can we switch Conan for integrity?
I'm going to try the advertisement now. Hopefully it works.
Changer in VR shooters. Skull VR, the real game changer in VR shooters.
Okay, noted. Always good to note things in stream
If we start winning, then I'll switch.
that I'll need to work on the transition interfering with the advertisement.
That's just full capital. Alright.
Ooh, Cliffside now, and everyone just left and joined back in.
What?
Who's in here?
Me.
Who's you? Who's me?
They both kicked me.
Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna deafen just to make this a good casting experience. Casting experience, sorry. Anywho. Feel free to join in my stream, though. Anywho, that aside. Oh. Here we go. Now casting's better. I was wondering why no one was going anywhere. That's because it was me on camera. Anyways, Unpeak starts off the match by killing Rich. Mad Dog strikes back, eliminating Integrity. Virtuous liquidates Mad Dog, and it is now a 3v4. Scan is now started over at Site A. Yes, that is Site A. Robeast kills Eclipse. It is a 3v3 now. Arrow makes it a 3v2. Th 2v2. Excuse me. One v2 now. It's up to Conan to defuse, but Unpeak denies him to score that point. Score is now 0-1. Pistol round is always interesting. Okay. I was just checking something on stream. It's all good. Anywho, what am I doing over here? Most of the people are over here, and Scanner is okay. It's carried by. Is that carried by Frenzy? Yeah. Which Conan he just obliterated with a nade. Virtuous takes out Mad Dog as well. Eclipse scores another kill onto Robeast, and Integrity to Conan. Do I have out? Yes, I do have outlines on. Okay. Just didn't look like it. Rich takes out Virtuous. So it's a 3v2 now. Hero eliminates Integrity. It's a 2v2. And Unpeak swings Rich and Arrow, killing both of them, and wags his finger, telling them no. And the score is 0-2. Who's got Scanner? Ah, Frenzy, again. Looks like it's going to be a B push as well. And Virtuous is going around middle. He's greeted by Arrow, however. Frenzy eliminates Conan. Robeast eliminates Frenzy. Virtuous scores a double kill onto Rich and Mad Dog. Integrity takes out Robeast, and Virtuous scores the final elimination onto Arrow, making the score 0-3. Gotta stretch. And it is the start of the 4th round. Scanner, carried by Frenzy, is making a pretty risky move by going around middle. And Arrow takes out Frenzy. So now, Scanner is in a very inconvenient place, and it is guarded by Arrow as well. So, never mind, he is moving. Virtuous takes out Mad Dog. Unpeak kills Arrow, and he's just got to get Scanner now. I think it's around there. I think he does have it. Robeast and Conan eliminate Eclipse and Integrity. It is a 3v2. Conan, Rich, and Robeast on Team A versus Unpeak and Virtuous on Team B. Rich makes it a 3v1 by killing Unpeak, but Unpeak makes it a 2v1. He's got 1 minute on the clock, they all do, to make a decision on who and what they're going to do. And Robeast takes out Unpeak. Scoring, that is the first, yeah, that is the first point for Team A. Solid work. All right, we're back. I had to check a few things, as always. Make sure everything's running smoothly. Now, over at middle, we have Integrity with Scanner. He's pulling the same strategy that I think Frenzy did last time. So, never mind. Scanner is going to A, but Conan, with a pretty strong defense, kills Virtuous. Mad Dog to Frenzy. Unpeak, liquidates Mad Dog. It's a 3v3 after Eclipse. Just killed Conan. Arrow with a lovely grenade wipes out Eclipse. Unpeak takes out Rich. It is a 2v2. Robeast and Arrow versus Integrity and Unpeak. Arrow strikes down Integrity, leaving it up to Unpeak. He's now in smoke, but he kills Integrity, but Robeast finishes off the team. And with 13 seconds left to defuse, it is most likely... Yep. That's now the second point for Team A. Oh, man. I'm a little bit tired. Integrity's going middle again. Interesting move. I mean, he's been doing that for the last few times. At least last round. Middle seems to be a popular spot. Arrow takes out Integrity, though. Middle's always a risky move. Rich strikes down Virtuous. Unpeak takes revenge, killing Rich. And Eclipse eliminates Robeast. It is a 3v3 now. Eclipse, Frenzy, and Unpeak versus Mad Dog, Conan, and Arrow. Close frag? Maybe. And it's now a 2v3. 2v1. But Eclipse takes out Arrow, and Conan, with a lovely grenade, blasts Eclipse to smithereens. And they got time. Boom. 15 seconds left on the clock. And score is now tied. It does sort of make a little bit of sense that its score is tied. Cliffside is a little bit of a difficult map to play on. I found that for Artifact. And from what I've heard as well from a bunch of people, that they both love and hate it. That aside, speaking of these people, they are going to Site A. It's defended pretty well by Mad Dog, so Unpeak kills Conan. So, next team's a little uneven. Mad Dog takes out Virtuous and Frenzy, but Eclipse eliminates Mad Dog. 3v3. Scan is now started. 43 seconds on the clock. Rich strikes down Unpeak. 2v3. Rich liquidates Eclipse, and Arrow takes out Integrity. And with 23 seconds on the clock, and yep, Team A is now ahead in terms of points. I think it's a pretty full... I think it's going to be a full B push this round. Ooh, Robeast with a grenade. Destroys Frenzy. We love the grenades. Scanner's also down. Rich scores another kill onto Unpeak and Virtuous, but Eclipse takes out Rich. and also Robeast. He's got Scanner. And it's a 3v2. So it's sort of even, kind of. Maybe. Let's see how their defensive strategy is. Arrow takes out Integrity. So now it's just up to Eclipse. But he was doing pretty well until Mad Dog took him out. And yeah, with 24 seconds left, they got tons of time to defuse. Boom. Score is 5-3. And now it's the side swap. Hey, I said it correct. I didn't say team swap. I said side swap. That's fun. We love that. Now, Arrow's using the, what's it called? The Mark 23 pistol. The suppressed pistol. Rich takes out Unpeak. Pretty spaced. It's really interesting what Team A is doing. They're over at Site A, distracting them. But Scanner is, yeah, it's guarded by Eclipse and Frenzy. No, Eclipse and Virtuous. Speaking of Eclipse, he just killed Arrow. So now, teams are uneven by 1 player. Ooh, is he going to see Virtuous? Eclipse makes it a 1v3. It's up to Rich, who takes out Virtuous. 2v1. And with 45 seconds on the clock, Eclipse strikes him down, denying him access to the artifact. Score is pretty even. It looks like Team B's defense, at least their defense that round, it worked pretty well. So let's see how they do with better guns this round. Because as we all know, pistols, although very effective against pistols, are not always the most really depends on the player's skill with a rifle and a pistol. Anywho, Frenzy starts us off by killing Ronin and a Conan. No, not Ronin. Conan and Robeast. Mad Dog scores another kill onto Unpeak. Scan is now started. As we heard, 42 seconds left on the clock. Scan by Rich. Arrow liquidates Eclipse. It's now 3v3. Team B is swarming in from all sides. And Arrow with a nade takes out Virtuous. Mad Dog liquidates Frenzy. And it is up to Integrity to win a 3v3. And with 8 seconds on the clock to defuse. I don't think he's going to make it, though. That's not enough time. But he kills Arrow, though. He gets a kill on Arrow until he's killed by Rich. Good attempts. That was a good attempt. And the score is 4-6. Roby's just left, so this makes things more interesting. It is now a 4v4 for most likely a few rounds. I should probably tell him. Clips wanted to be notified when the spot was open. I should mention that. Okay, who is Mooner Gooner? That aside. Integrity, Arrow, Mad Dog, and Unpeak both being killed and getting kills. Integrity scores a second kill onto Conan. Mad Dog liquidates Virtuous, and Virtuous destroys Mad Dog with a nade. And it is up to Rich. In a 1v3, he is flashed a lot, and he is blind firing. But he kills Integrity until Frenzy eliminates him. And with, yep, 17, I think that's 17 seconds left on the clock. Eclipse scores the 5th point for his team. Now, I have no idea who Mooner Gooner is, but that is by far one of the most interesting names I have probably ever seen in this game. It's a very funny username, Mooner Gooner. Anywho, Conan kills Frenzy. Kills the killer of Frenzy. Eclipse liquidates Mooner Gooner. I'm gonna just call him Mooner. Virtuous takes up Mad Dog. It's a... Oh, wow. It's a massacre. It's now a 2v4. But Conan strikes back, making it a 2v3. Eclipse makes it a 3v1. Up to Conan. And let's see. Woo! But on peak, strikes down Conan. Score is now 6-6. It is tied as of now. However, that is most likely to change. These things often do change in scrims, the score. Either drastically or very slightly. Arrow starts us off by striking down Frenzy. Mad Dog scores another kill onto Integrity, making it a 3v5. Scanner is over at Site A. Virtuous strikes back, taking out Arrow. It's now a 4v3. Mad Dog scores a double kill and a double headshot onto Eclipse and Virtuous, leaving it up to Unpeak to defuse against 4 other people. However, he kills Mad Dog, who I know is a pretty key player in these scrims. Strikes down Unpeak. It's a 1v2 now. I can just see the adrenaline in his movements. But Mooner denies him a point and the chance to defuse. It is now 6-7. Maybe I should start a timer for how long I've been streaming for, at least on YouTube, because it doesn't tell me how long I've been doing it for. Which that's one of the things that I would change. One of the things I like about Twitch a bit more. Anyways, Mad Dog takes out Frenzy. First kill of the round. And Unpeak from I think it's called Simba. He moves, but Rich strikes him down. Excuse me. As we all know, 40 seconds on the clock. Arrow takes out Eclipse. Mooner scores a kill into Integrity. Virtuous gets killed by Arrow, but not until he strikes down Mooner. And it is now match point. Both teams have been playing hard for these past few maps. However, as I said before, on the first map, Integrity's magical powers may come into play here. At least that's what he's. At least. What was I to say? Shoot. Oh well. That is. What is going on with Scanner? Anyways, that's alright. Anyways, Arrow takes out Integrity. So now it's looking pretty good for Team A, especially after now Eclipse just died by the hands of Mad Dog. Did I just hear a Vortex Mine? And Mooner kills Virtuous, destroying him with a grenade. Frenzy kills Rich, Unpeak to Mad Dog, and Mad Dog kills Frenzy. It is up to Unpeak now, who strikes down Conan. He's baiting them. And Arrow scores that final kill of the match onto Unpeak, winning the match. Might be a point where they're gonna say.
GG's, guys. GG's.
We're doing Miru.
We're gonna find out who's leaving.
I'm the king of Cliffside
No one's
Pictures.
leaving. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yo, yeah, Arrow, it's really annoying, bro.
Yo, and did you see my ping last match? Or
Hey,
round?
bro, you literally
You're
had the
paying
pick
now.
friends.
Why
You
the
literally
fuck did
had
you
the
vote kick
advantage
me,
on me.
Arrow?
and
I was
don't know
I was
how
averaging
it is.
100.
you're black. Were you really?
Why did I
Yes,
kick
I
you?
was. I
Because
don't know
like
why.
you're just
Guess we got a new controller.
I was laughing just like all of
Look
you.
at
All
This
of
guy
you
got a new
fucking
controller.
You know?
Oh yeah,
No, I
do
do
not.
not. My controller starts messing up. I can start messing up
Hey,
this game.
hey,
What?
Miru?
Start
I
Miru.
hope I don't get
no one
six
wants
for the next.
Kitty,
There are like
Kahidi.
3 conversations going on at the same time.
The whole game. The whole
You
game.
got why did I get kicked?
Yeah, I'm the mid player.
Which
that's
map do we do
kinda what I'm
next?
saying.
And then something else.
Can we do me real please?
I'm still confused on how I didn't kill on peak while he was peeking pillars, dude. I hit like 4
Bro,
things.
playing mid is 6 OP.
tired.
So Arrow, let's go and take the Peters out of your mouth, okay? And let's go put on Meter Room. How about that?
Hey, Arrow, guess what, bro?
Oh,
Guess
crap.
what?
Turn on.
Guess-
Use this time to warm up.
Okay, doing Miru. And now Quick is in here. Okay. Outline, laser, nameplates. And there we go.
Match starting. Get ready.
Sorry, just checking a few things. Making sure everything's running smoothly, as always. It's always good to do that, especially if you're going live, because you never know. Because it's live, so things might get nasty real quick, or they might go really well. You always got to check. Anyways, Mooner is pushing up rapidly to the team on site B. Mad Dog strikes down Integrity. Arrow to Virtuous. Close frag. Didn't quite hit. And Mooner and Arrow scored 2 kills onto Eclipse and Mayuki, leaving it up to Quick, who's around site B. Kind of in a pickle here. He's using the tunnel to his advantage, but ultimately, Mooner takes him out, scoring a point for his team. That aside, scanner carried by Mayuki. Looks like it's going to site A, B this time. And there may or may not be a distraction around site A. A few shots fired, I think from around middle-ish, by Eclipse, who takes out Arrow. Mayuki is the only one pushing to site B. Everyone else is kind of either going up to stairs, in Virtuous's case, or around middle, that midsection area, if you're talking about Integrity and Eclipse. However, it looks like they're kind of grouped up a little bit more. Mad Dog kills Virtuous. Mayuki hits Rich right in the bullseye. Conan is behind those boxes. We love those boxes. And he strikes down Eclipse. Mayuki takes out Conan, but Mad Dog eliminates Mayuki. It is now 2-2. Mad Dog and Mooner versus Integrity and Quick. What's Quick do? Ooh, he's going around for backside. None of the shots hit, though. That's all right. Happens to the best of us. And Mad Dog leaves it up to Quick in a 1v2. That smoke may have gave him away. That does make a little bit of coughs. Ooh, flash. And Mooner scores that second point. Did Eclipse just die to a vortex mine? Probably intentionally. The vortex mines are very easy to avoid. So it's probably intentional. Uh-oh. I need more water. Anyways, I'll get water later. For now, I gotta cast these guys, and it appears that Quick is gonna cause a diversion around Site A. That aside, we have Virtuous pushing rapidly to Site B, but he gets taken out by Rich with a grenade. Bit of conflicts. Oh, Conan and Eclipse and Rich all either died or threw some grenades and got some kills. We love that. Love them grenades. Mooner's peeking around that tunnel area. He's shooting through smoke. Apparently, I think probably thinks that he'll be able to shoot someone there. Mad Dog and Conan score. Lovely nade, by the way. Onto Mayuki. Oh, it happened so fast. But regardless, Quick scored a kill into Integrity, I think it was. And it looks like he's down to his pistol now. In a 1v2. I believe that's Quick coming in. But Mooner takes out Quick, scoring the 3rd point for his team, Team A. And so far, Team B is not exactly doing too well. They have 0 points, while Team A has 3. But who knows? They may get a bunch of points. May get quite a few points. Scanner, carried by Quick, is going over to Site A. Looks like it's going to be a distraction over at B. Still a bit of a stalemate until Virtuous kills Arrow. Mad Dog strikes back, eliminating Quick. And Mooner kills Virtuous. So Scanner is now in tunnels at Site A. However, it is a 4v3, so this does shake things up a bit, either for the best or for the worst. And now it is up to Mayuki, after Eclipse and Integrity just died. However, Mayuki strikes down Conan. And he kills Mad Dog. However, Rich, with a knife, stabs Mayuki to death. The score is now 4-0. I love spinning around my swivel chair. Shoot, I forgot to get water. Full B push this slime. This time, not slime.
Oh, there we go. Alright, fusion.
Oh, whoopsies. I'm not deafened. Sorry about that. Sorry, y'all. Forgot to deafen. Anywho, that aside, Virtuous is pushing through the smoke, trying to come in contact with Rich, who just killed Quick with a grenade, completely obliterating him. Virtuous strikes down Conan. Mooner eliminates Integrity. It is a 3v4. Rich takes out Virtuous. Who else did he take out? He took out someone else. He kills Eclipse. It's up to Mayuki now. Got one spot open. Mayuki liquidates Arrow, but Mad Dog obliterates Mayuki. Score is... yeah, they got 20 seconds left. And the score is now 5-0. I'm sorry, Prism. Okay, it cannot be that important for me to click on the stats. You just see some very interesting usernames in here. Anyways, speaking of usernames, we have Virtuous, who just threw a smoke. It unfortunately did not go too well. And Arrow just took out Quick and Virtuous. Mooner liquidates Eclipse. But Mayuki, as Arrow is swinging around that corner, Mayuki strikes him down. 2v4. And Mooner might be... I think Mooner is flanking them. Rich takes out Mayuki. They both trade, with Rich having a grenade, kind of as usual. And Mad Dog scores that final kill onto Prizzy. Yeah. I'm gonna start casting and stop goofing off, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Then again, this is a pretty casual scrim, relatively speaking, kind of. Anywho, we got Mayuki carrying Scanner, going around that, what's that place called? I'm not sure what that call is. Anywho, he expects Arrow to be there, but Arrow is not there. I think he's expecting Arrow. Right through the smoke, Arrow is blind firing. And Arrow and Mayuki just trade one with a knife. Lovely knife. Mooner kills Quick. Prizzy eliminates Mooner. And Conan stabs Integrity to death. I'm getting... there we go. And Rich just died to his own vortex mine. Huh. Okay. That aside, Prizzy and Virtuous are still standing strong in a 2v2. And Virtuous just left. It is now up to Prizzy against Conan and Mad Dog. And Mad Dog takes out Prizzy. Score is still... It is still 0 points for team... I think that's B. Yeah, that's still B. There hasn't been... Has there been a pistol round? I don't think that there has. There's been one. There's been the pistol round at the beginning, but I don't know if there's a side swap quite yet. Regardless, Scanner is going over, carried by Quick. It's going over to B again. So you got a pretty typical strategy. One guy around middle. Arrow shakes things up a bit, striking down Quick with a grenade. Prizzy strikes down Conan, and Mad Dog liquidates Eclipse. Rich knifes Mayuki, leaving it up to Prizzy. Ooh, but Arrow strikes down Prizzy. It is now match point. There we go. There's... Yeah, I knew that there was going to be a side swap sometime. So, this is it. It is at match point. So, I think that this definitely shakes things up a bit. Score is 0 for Team B and 8 for Team A. So, Team A has kind of been... They've been crushing it. I think these past 2 games, they've been doing really well. However, let's see the defense that Team B puts on. Mooner obliterates Mayuki. Rich also obliterates Eclipse. It is now a 2v5 with Prizzy and Quick left to defend their team. However, Quick did a pretty good job until Arrow killed him, and Mad Dog strikes down Prizzy, scoring the 9th point and the end of the match. That's now the end of the match. And Team B got hammered pretty hard in that match. Heavens. 0-9. Now B will probably be a pretty good time to go and get some water. We're back with some hydration. Gotta stay hydrated. Anywho, Arrow's going around middle like he did last time on Suna, while the rest of the team is going over. Ooh, lovely grenade from Arrow. Where the rest of the team is going over to Site B. And Mooner is using... Oh, he's using the revolver. Okay. Interesting choice. But I mean, if it works, it works. So. Rich takes out Quick. And also Eclipse. Arrow strikes down Prizzy. leaving it up to Mayuki. And with a knife. Okay, he kills Arrow, but Rich strikes him down with the PM9. And Mad Dog just left. No, never mind. Never mind. He's still here. He's still here. What is Rich doing? Rich, what are you doing? Comp players. He takes out Mooner pretty quickly, but Rich... Oh wait, Mad Dog takes out Mooner, but Rich strikes down Mad Dog. Retrieves scanner. Lovely grenade to Prizzy. Rich, I swear, with these grenades, you've been getting better at them. I swear, you go crazy with them. Conan strikes down Eclipse. Arrow eliminates Mayuki. What is Rich? Okay. And Quick liquidates Conan, but Rich scores that final kill onto Quick, and he just killed himself. Okay. A little bit of a delayed reaction there from me. It's alright. And so far, Team B is doing a bit of damage onto Team A. Mayuki just left. Or he left or got vote kicked. Because I remember him saying something about getting vote kicked. He might have gotten vote kicked. Who knows? Anyways, that aside, Arrow's around middle. Playing a pretty similar strategy to what he has these last few times. Going around middle. A bit of a slow push. At least from Scanner. Yeah, very slow push. Actually, never mind. It's speeding up a bit. Mad Dog swings that corner, eliminating Conan, but Mooner kills Mad Dog. Eclipse retaliates, killing Arrow. And Prizzy scores a double kill onto Rich and Mooner. Up to Integrity. My PC is giving me a nice, warm hands right now. I'm telling you, it's great as a hand warmer and a foot warmer because it gets so hot. You just got to run YouTube, OBS, and Veil at the same time. Anywho, that aside. Okay, thought I couldn't hear anything for a second. It's just really quiet. Grenade did not hit from Integrity. And from around Ninja, we got... Yeah, I think that was quick, but Eclipse obliterated Integrity with a grenade. However, in good terms, that is now the first point for Team A. So perhaps Team B will not absolutely wipe the floor with Team A like they did last round. Mad Dog is pushing up rapidly while some of Team B, Team B had a little bit of a conversation or a cult meeting. They were all circling each other, so I can't really tell. That aside, Rich takes out Mad Dog, but Prizzy eliminates Rich. Mooner strikes back, eliminating Prizzy. Yep. Conan retaliates onto Eclipse. Arrow scores that final kill of the round onto Quick. Score is now 1-2-3. All right, making sure everything's working. And it looks like Quick and Air are going to meet. Yep. Ooh, we just got... Oh, Iona just joined in. Okay. Haven't seen him in a hot second. Eclipse liquidates Integrity. Conan retaliates by killing Quick. And Eclipse dies at the hands of Mooner. It's a 2v3. However, Conan is pretty low, so this on health, so this sort of changes things. Mad Dog is making his way rapidly over to Site A. However, did Scanner just move, or is that just me? He strikes down Mooner. It's a 2v2, a lot more even. Grenade did, I think it hit him a little bit. Regardless, he still was able to get a kill on a Conan. It's now a 1v2. And Rich has Scanner, which just teleported over to B, and Mad Dog eliminates Rich. Score is 2-3. So we may be here for a little while, potentially. Arrow's going middle, again. And Eclipse, I think, is going to stay around middle. Take out Arrow, but he just misses him. Now Arrow's going up Cat. That aside, we have Scanner, held by Mooner. And the rest of the team are going and pushing over rapidly to Site B. He just took out Prizzy. However, Team A is rapidly advancing over to Site. Quick just takes out Mooner. It's now 4v4. Eclipse makes it a 4v3. And Quick does not see Arrow over there, but he's trying to bait him. Integrity strikes down Quick. Iona kills Rich. Arrow dies at the hands of Mad Dog, and Iona scores that final kill onto Integrity. It scores now 3-3. It's tied. Yep, that's Arrow. Rich is also going around middle too. Prizzy meets him around middle. He throws a nade. He's pretty low, and Mad Dog ultimately finishes Arrow off. Quick scores another kill. Mad Dog, lovely grenade to Conan onto Rich. Eclipse takes out Integrity, and Mooner strikes back by striking down Eclipse. And Prizzy catches Mooner off guard and scores the 4th point for Team A. Arrow's going around middle. I just had to see his number. Didn't know it. Regardless, a lot of other people around middle too, advancing closely to Catwalk. However, Scanner is going to be. Mooner eliminates Iona. First kill of the round. There was a flash over to Mad Dog, but Mad Dog takes out Rich. I think he's a little bit injured from that grenade. Mooner eliminates Mad Dog. Eclipse liquidates Arrow. It is a 3v3, and Quick makes it a 2v2. Integrity also made it a 2v2. Also contributed. Conan kills Prizzy. And it is up to Quick. He's baiting Conan, and he sees him, so he takes him out. It's now a 1v1. Ooh. Grenade does not hit. Quick is baiting Mooner with the rifle. Throws a knife, does not hit. It's actually pretty far from hitting. He's defending, but does he... 5 seconds left on the clock, and Mooner denies him that point. Denies Quick that point, and Scanner is also now scanned. And the score is tied, too. And there's a side swap. So things are getting kind of interesting here, I'd say. We might be here for... At least... We might be here for a bit. Eclipse with a lovely impact strikes down Conan. He might want that. I'm gonna go. What is the timestamp for that? Okay. Okay, timestamp is written down. Iona, Mooner, and Conan have all three of them died. Mad Dog takes out Integrity, leaving it up to Arrow and Rich. However, Arrow strikes down Quick, making it a 2v3. Scan is now started. And Rich takes out Mad Dog, making it a 2v2. Prizzy strikes down Arrow. Eclipse eliminates Rich, scoring the 5th point for Team A.
Round starting. Get ready.
Oh, I'm in casting. Oh wow, hour 30 minutes. Okay. It's probably gonna be over by like 4 or 5 rounds. Wow, who knows? These things can sometimes last for a while. And Mooner with an interesting choice of weaponry, the MR96. Okay, so Mad Dog just eliminated Rich and Mooner. Kind of wanted to see some MR96 gameplay here. Integrity strikes back, eliminating Iona. It's a 4v3. Conan makes it a 3v3. Prizzy also contributed to it, making it a 2v3 now. Scan is now started, 43 seconds on the clock. Eclipse takes out Integrity. It's now up to Arrow, who's also using an MR96 with an ACOG. But Prizzy strikes down Arrow. Score is now 4-6. We've got an A push this time. All right, spicing things up. I see it. I see it. And, oh, okay, this is interesting. No one is at Site A. Except for the closest person there is Arrow. And now they're taking notice. That Dog takes out Rich. Integrity strikes back, eliminating Iona. And Prizzy takes revenge by eliminating Integrity. It's a 3v4. And Conan is crazy low. He just got killed. Mooner eliminates Mad Dog. And it's now a 2v3 between Arrow, Mooner, Eclipse, Prizzy, and Quick. Speaking of which, Prizzy just struck down Mooner, and Arrow dies at the hands of Quick. Score is now 4-7. And someone just joined in. Who was it? Phrase. Okay. Number 8. Huh. Never heard of Phrase before. Oh well. Might be interesting. Let's see what he brings. And who's got Scanner? Did they leave Scanner? Okay, so Arrow just blew himself up. So that makes it a 4v5. Okay, so Quick has Scanner. Looks like it's going to be an A push this time. Through smoke. Okay, so Integrity from the opposite side of the map kills Prizzy. Mooner kills Quick. Eclipse eliminates Rich. And Conan obliterates Iona. It is now a 3v2. Eclipse might be in a bit of a tough spot over here. And Mooner... No, yeah, that was Mooner guarding... He was guarding Scanner pretty well. Just killed Eclipse. Up to Phrase now. But Conan eliminated him.
Round starting.
Why is Scanner around middle? That's interesting. Oh well. Arrow's got the... he's using a Desert Eagle. Okay, interesting choice. Arrow strikes down Prizzy. First kill of the round. Iona is flashed, I believe. Quick eliminates Arrow. Iona strikes down Integrity. It's a 3v4. Conan sees 2 around Cat. Eliminates Eclipse. It's 1 out of 2. But he dies at the hands of Iona. And Rich is... Okay, he was using the Desert Eagle. Interesting. This is the 2 instances I've seen people using a Desert Eagle. Interesting. Smoke makes it hard to see, making advancing even harder. And what is Rich doing? He's about to kill himself. Never mind. Ooh, what's this? Okay, Rich is heading in there quickly, eliminating Quick. And struck down Mooner. Phrase eliminates Rich. That is now the 8th point for Team A. Team B is still at 5 points. It is now match point, and I'm a little bit tired. Arrow waits around middle. He's expecting someone. No one's coming, though. Never mind. Prizzy. He's coming over. Terry's just there. Phrase strikes down Conan. And that leaves Site B unprotected as Team A rapidly advances towards it. But Integrity strikes down Iona. Eclipse retaliates, eliminating Mooner. Prizzy and Eclipse kill Arrow and Integrity. And Prizzy finishes the match and the round by scoring the 9th point for Team A.
Please, someone trade with me. Someone trade with me. Eclipse, please switch with me. Please switch.
Guess I'm still casting.
Quick, please switch with me. I'm begging on my knees. Switch with me. I'm not doing this. Eclipse, switch with me, please. I'm begging.
I think the record cast that I've done was like 2 hours. And now they're switching. Okay.
I second that. I second that.
Switch. If you don't like your team,
Bro,
hit swap.
You're like 10, bro.
TD or whatever.
14. You're
Yo,
wrong.
what do you want to do? For real?
You're 14? No. And you sound like that?
It's just different because I'm on the...
No,
It's
do
just
not
like,
switch
yeah,
back.
it sounds
Do
like
not switch back. Please,
Is
Prisma,
Arrow still
Prisma,
here?
Prisma,
Did Arrow
please.
switch?
Do not switch back.
Did Arrow
Do
get
not
off?
switch back. Prisma, I'm begging on my knees. Do not
Yeah, Arrow
switch
got
back.
Oh shit. Someone
Do
joined.
not switch back.
Moon, shut up before I mute you, bro.
Conan, can you do me a
Moon
solo?
or again, are you to the moon?
Real quick, I need to
Do
be
you
with
want to
Moon.
do
Yes.
Kitty?
Switch, I need to be with Moon.
Do you want to do
Yes, I
Kitty?
am.
Bot,
Swap over.
bot.
Swap.
Just put on Kitty.
I'm gonna have to cast
Something,
another
something, dude. Something.
another match. I'm gonna be casting another match. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Is there graffiti over here? Yes, there is. Forgot about that. And now we're doing Kitty. Okay. I've seen mixed reviews well, not really mixed reviews, but I've heard mixed things about Keedy. Skate park is definitely the place where it gets difficult. I think that's why it's kind of hated. It's kind of difficult to get over to Site A, but Site B is an absolute death trap. What skate park is. So that's probably the reason. Mooner starts us off by obliterating Rich. Phrase strikes down Integrity. Prizzy eliminates Iona. Eclipse liquidates Cruise Ship. Ooh, he's new. Quick scores another kill onto Prizzy, and Phrase. And that's Conan, leaving it up to Mooner, who is taken out swiftly by Eclipse. And with 25 seconds left, scanning is completed. No, not completed. Defusing is completed. That's what I should say. Oh, okay. We got one more person in there. Typical gamer. Okay. Never heard of him before. Looks like it's going to be another A push again. With Keedy, you definitely see a large and wide variety of plays. Sometimes people go A. It's like a 50-50 chance, I'd say. Sometimes people go A, sometimes people go B. That aside, typical gamer almost gets hurt by his own grenade, but he let's see. Oh well. Kills someone until Prizzy eliminates him. Conan strikes down Iona. Integrity swiftly takes out Eclipse. Phrase liquidates Conan. Phrase just got eliminated by Integrity. And Quick, it is now up to him. However, he just took out Prizzy, so it's now a 1v2, so it's a little bit more even. Using the Vityaz. He's a little bit low on health. Knife hits. Does not. He's in a bit of a tough spot. He's circled, but he eliminates Cruise Ship. But Integrity strikes down Quick, making the score even of 1-1. Middle, we're gonna have a clash, I believe, between Eclipse and Prizzy. Yeah, Prizzy. Maybe. Never mind. Eclipse just struck down Conan, and he's throwing his knife. Prizzy's in a bit of a tough spot. Cruise Ship and Integrity, good teamwork on killing Typical Gamer and Eclipse. But Eclipse just also traded with Integrity too, so it's also good. Who's got scanner? Okay, Cruise Ship has scanner. Tosses it to Prizzy, who just kills Phrase. And it's up to Quick and Iona. Quick is in a bit of a difficult spot right now, as they are now planting, and he's outnumbered. However, he makes it even around the site by killing Prizzy. Throws a nade into B site. Strikes down Cruise Ship, leaving up to Mooner to defend the artifact. But Quick finishes off the team, and now with 23 seconds left to defuse. Yep, he's gonna defuse right now. Score is now 2-1. Tired. I? Oh, I should probably deafen. There we go. Okay, around skate park, Scanner is going on a bit of a slow push, carried by cruise ship again. Most of everyone is around middle, and Mooner with the STF-12, interesting choice of weaponry, strikes down Eclipse. Gamer eliminates Prizzy. Pretty solid defense. Conan just killed quick. Phrase strikes back, eliminating Conan, and Typical scores another kill onto cruise ship. Mooner retaliates by obliterating Iona, and Integrity dies at the hands of Gamer. Typical Gamer. It's up to Mooner now.
Remaining.
30 seconds on the clock. You heard it. And he is struck down by Gamer. Score is now 3-1.
Get ready.
Okay. Anywho. What's the strategy looking like this time? Mooner's going around middle. Alright. Rest team's going around B. And Phrase scores the first kill of the round onto Mooner. There's got Artifact. And Phrase and Cruise Ship dies at the hands of Phrase. Eclipse strikes down Conan. And vanquishes Prizzy. It's up to Integrity now. All of his teammates are down. It's up to him. But Quick finishes him off, making the score 4-1. Okay, how much time elapsed? Okay, wow. It's a bit of time. Anyways, it looks like it's going to be an A push this time. Most of Team A is moving over to Site B. Mooner with a lovely grenade obliterates Gamer. Iona scores a double kill onto Conan and Prizzy. Who else? What's going to happen next? Shots fired again from Site A. A little back and forth banter. Mooner eliminates Phrase. Eclipse scores a double kill onto a cruise ship and Integrity, leaving Mooner alone, and he is swiftly vanquished by Quick. Scores 5-1. Again, similar to last time's strategy, Scanner's going to Site A. Let's see, will they better their defenses on Site A? Not quite. Iona's still around Site A. But Prizzy takes out Gamer, who's trying to flank him. Iona vanquishes Mooner and Cruise Ship as well. There's Iona. Prizzy eliminates Phrase. And Eclipse strikes down Prizzy. Iona scores another kill onto Conan, leaving it up to Integrity. But Quick finishes off the team, swung the 6th point for Team A. Yes, that's Team A. Okay. Interesting strategy. No one's died yet. Okay. Except for Phrase, who just killed Prizzy. He's around the cinder blocks. Quick, eliminated Conan, and Phrase just killed himself. So, that's interesting. Kind of. It's a 3v4. Cruise ship strikes down Iona. Eclipse vanquishes Integrity. What's next? So far, very good defense. Eclipse obliterates cruise ship. Mooner strikes down Eclipse, and he also dies at the hands of Gamer. Side swap now. Team B has 1 point, and Team A has 7. Let's see what Team B's defense is going to look like. They haven't been doing too well offensively, but defensively that might change. So far, they're changing things up. Well, changing things up compared to last time with a pretty good even defense. Mooner just died at the hands of Iona. Phrase killed Integrity. Eclipse is struck down by Prizzy, who's also pretty low. Iona finishes cruise ship, and Conan eliminates Gamer. This game has now started. 40 seconds on the clock. It's a 3v2. However, Prizzy is pretty low, so let's see how he handles this. Conan eliminates Quick and Iona, turning the tides of battle, leaving it up to Phrase, who just struck down Conan. And Prizzy finishes off Phrase. And he's got 17 seconds left to defuse. Plenty of time. Eight seconds left. Score is 2-7.
Round starting. Get ready.
So, as I was saying before about the defense of Team B, so far it's going pretty well. They're playing it actually well defensively. As opposed to the more offensive technique employed by Team A. And it seems to be working pretty well for the most part as of now. As cruise ship just struck down Iona. Cruise ship also just died at the hands of Phrase after he was obliterated. And Integrity eliminates Eclipse. Quick just died at the hands of Gooner. And now it is up to Phrase and Gamer in a 4v2. And Mooner makes it a 4v1. And now it is a 4v0. With the score being 3-7. So I think that because now Team B is playing defensively, I think that they're going to be having a comeback. over from from Team A. Sorry. It looks like they're going to be distracting Iona and... At least Iona. He's going to be distracting them at Site A, while the rest of the team pushes over to B. However, that may change as cruise ship just struck down Phrase. Oh, yeah, I thought it crashed. Iona eliminates Integrity. Cruise ship vanquishes Quick. It's a 4v3. Cruise ship's a little low, though, so this may change things. We know it's a 3v4. Mooner makes it a 4v2. Iona makes it a 3v2. Grenade does not hit. And Prizzy and Conan eliminate Eclipse and Iona. Score is now 4-7. And Prizzy just blew himself up. I definitely do think that Team B is going to be having a comeback. Got two people around middle. Cruise ship scores a kill onto Quick. They're a little bit pinned. Grouped together, too. There's a grenade in there. So does Integrity. Does it bounce off? I think it did bounce off. Might have. Close frag, and he's pretty low. Eclipse hits Conan right on the bullseye. Iona eliminates Integrity. Prizzy strikes back by killing Iona. However, Eclipse does not let that slide and eliminates Prizzy. Mooner vanquishes Eclipse. Grenade hits onto Typical Gamer. And it's up to Phrase, who's pretty low on health. However, so is Mooner. I believe Phrase is expecting them to be around arches. And he's right, because cruise ship just struck him down. Scores 5-7 now. So that's probably going to be a pretty close match. Excuse me. I'm kind of talking a lot. Scanner's headed over to Site A, it looks like. Might be a little bit pinned down. Who knows? But it looks like Team A is trying to lure them over to Site B. However, it's not going too well since Mooner just struck down Iona, making it a 5v4. Eclipse does even more damage onto Team A. He does it onto Team B by taking out Mooner. Integrity eliminates Eclipse. And Integrity dies at the hands of Quick. It is a 3v3. Ooh, close frag. And Quick is now rushing over to site to plant. He's being pursued. He's being covered by his teammates, though. Gamer just died from Prizzy. Phrase killed cruise ship, and Conan struck down Phrase. It is up to Quick now. Against Prizzy and Conan. And from those little construction areas, the beams, Prizzy scores that kill onto, who was that? Was that Phrase? Might have been. Regardless, though, Team B is now getting ever closer to tying with Team A. Darn. This is what, the 14th? Yeah, this is the 14th round of this match. A beautifully executed grenade from Iona kills Prizzy, and Mooner eliminates Fraze with another grenade. Grenades galore. Who's that over there? I think that's Mooner. Integrity takes out Eclipse. It's a 3v4 now. Scanner is moving over to Site B. Sorry. Although Quick missed his grenade onto Integrity, he succeeded in the end. However, Mooner strikes back by vanquishing Iona. One minute left. Typical Gamer eliminates Mooner. Cruise ship executes another grenade onto Typical Gamer, and now it is a 2v1. Quick is stocking up on grenades and flashes, on tacticals. I think that's what they're called in the game.
Seconds remaining.
As it said, 30 seconds. Now 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. And he is now planting. They know he's here. And they are closing in rapidly. Cruise ship is pretty close, though. I think he might have been flashed, maybe not. Peeks around a corner. Throws a nade. He kills cruise ship, but that still leaves Conan. Let's see what Conan does. Excuse me. He baits him, but Quick evades the bait and strikes him down. It is now match point. Let's see if Team B can score a 7th point and delay them the win. And then hopefully I can go to bed because I'm a little bit tired. But I love casting though, so it's not all bad. Skinner is going to Site A, it appears. Rest of Team A is going to middle. Conan is only at A, while the rest of the team is either around B, or, in the case of Mooner, around middle-ish. I think that's middle. Fraze starts us off by striking down Prizzy. Iona scores another kill onto Conan. And covered by smoke, Quick is now planting. 44 seconds on the clock. Someone from Team B just left. Let's see, who was that? It was... I forget. Regardless, cruise ship dies at the hands of Fraze. Mooner retaliates, eliminating Iona. Quick shoots down Mooner. It is now up to Integrity. And Fraze scores that winning point with the ending score of 6-9. And here we are, back in shuttle. Might be important what they're saying.
It's ended already. I'm out of it right now. Like,
Bro,
all my skill is gone. My skill went to Cali. Hey, good shit, guys. Good game. That was fun as fuck. Just stressful at the end.
I got lost in the sauce. GG's quick. My controller.
And they're all leaving. Yep, all leaving.
Let's see. Typical gamer. Yo, this guy's the guy from Fortnite. It's the guy from Fortnite, dude. It's the guy from Fortnite.
Bruh.
And That's the end. Now they're all leaving. Is he gonna leave? Yeah, I think he's down. Alright, in that case... Yeah, alright. Yep, here we are, back at Armory. Alright, that just about wraps up the end of this cast. As always, thank you all for watching. And also, huge thank you to everyone who played, and everyone who made this possible, and everyone who allowed me to cast. And with that, I'm going to be saying goodbye. I will see you all next cast.